Remember, she had no problem always throwing Dwight under the bus. She had no problem trying to make Dwight look like he's a horrible person. He a bad baby daddy. Is she tweeting and texting about this? Is she putting this on Instagram? Is she making sure people know this? Out of all the things you tried to make him out to see like a bad guy, where is it at now? You're real quiet now. Oh, now you telling the internet you can't talk about it because your lawyer said don't talk about it. But your lawyers told you not to keep on talking about Dwight Howard. And you broke that every time to the point of where this man was going to sue you for $500 million. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. He was begging this woman to stop talking about him online. He had injunctions sent to her to stop talking online. And she still did it. So the law didn't stop her from slandering the father, and the law didn't stop her from bringing underage boys around her son. Katrina said, "Thank God I never experienced this type of abuse. But I know so many that have. Speak the uncomfortable truth, Tommy." Let me tell you something. It was so funny. I just got to bring this up. I listened to Cromie Brown say to his audience today, "My most views come when I talk about him." Cromie, why you lie to them people? My most views come when I talk about you? Why you lie to them people? You know full fucking well you can watch any one of my channels and see that my most views have nothing to do with you. Your most views come when you're talking about me. You couldn't talk about this subject and have this kind of people watch you. You couldn't. Because you don't know how to speak from the heart. You barely know how to speak. When you want to talk about making a change, talk about something that matters instead of always getting up there trying to let everybody know how you a hell of a nigga. How about you talk about a hell of a situation? How about you talk about a fucked up situation? You know, like the one that left you shoeless and homeless. But you don't want to talk about that. Now, to wrap it up, because I want to answer some of the people on the phone, because I want to hear what people got to say about this case. If you have an opinion on this case, please hit the link. Come talk to me. The truth of the matter is, children have been and remain unprotected. There are no child advocates. It seemed like the only people who are advocating for children are the same ones who are the ones doing the crap to the children. Have y'all noticed that? Seems like the people who are doing the advocating for the children end up being the ones doing it to the children because they realize there's a void. Do y'all understand that? That's a part of capitalism. It's recognizing that there's a void. Can I get an amen? Recognizing that there's a void. And guess what these people have recognized? That there's a void. And the void is people protecting children. So if you want to get at children and do all kinds of crap to children, fill that void. Pretend to be the ones who give a shit about the kids. Nobody else does. They bring them to you. They bring them to you. They hand them off. Most of these people take their kids to be babysit by people. They haven't even done something as simple as a background check. But then y'all don't even do background checks on the niggas you're fucking. Can I get an amen? You don't do background checks on none of these niggas? You leave your kids at home with a nigga you just dating. You don't know nothing about this nigga. He get to just hang out with your kid. You don't know this nigga last name. His name Man. His name Dorcel. His name Red. His name Black. And you left your kids with him. The OnlyFans links is in the description box. Let me talk to some people. Let me talk to my man over in Amsterdam. What up, Luke?
Yeah. Do you know what the worst part is of this whole situation?
What's that?
They're probably gonna take away the child. And no, hold on. They're gonna. No,
No, I'm
hold on.
with you. Like if they take away the
Oh,
child,
let,
he's probably
let me
gonna
change my words. Let
go
me
ahead.
change my words. In the most.
Oh, your mic is doing something weird.
Sorry. You understand? You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. In the most extreme situation, they're gonna take the child. That's the most extreme punishment they're gonna give her. But the problem is, within a year, she's gonna be pregnant or not.
That's
And there's
because they'll
still,
do that to. Because if you think about it, you remember, Luke, when I talk about the Roach Queen, you remember that was the Roach
same
Queen.
thing.
Wasn't it the same
Same
thing?
thing.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Yep, same thing. She's gonna be pregnant within a year. He'll get custody of the child. That woman shouldn't be allowed to bear children. Point
Ooh.
blank.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
That's
I don't
it.
think your mic was working. Say it again.
No, but it's true. She shouldn't be allowed to bear children. She already shown the world she can do it. How many proof you need?
And did you know that that's actually one thing that happens a lot in CPS cases when they do come and take the child? That mother, typically within a year, is pregnant again.
Yes, because she is lonely. She has nobody to control to control.
Oh, I hate your mic because you're saying some good shit. Your mic ain't shit.
Hold on. No, but it's not like she can boss around a grown man or something. They always boss around the children. That's the only one they have real power over. That's it.
Well, see, and you have to remember this too. They can't boss around a grown man until they have that child. Now, that child made her.
Yes.
Think about it. She was able to punk a 7-foot, one of the strongest men in the NBA. Probably just one of the strongest men in the United States, just walking around strong and tall. She was able to punk this man with that child.
Yes. Man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm amazed that woman is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Just switch around the situation.
Ah, your mic again.
Just switch around the situation. Let's say the man was doing all this bullshit. He would be dead.
Oh, they would have quick said she need to get her uncles and brothers to go handle him.
Yes, he would be dead. The police wouldn't even be called. He would be dead. He would be laying in some ditch somewhere.
As a matter of fact, didn't that just happen to an MMA fighter where he's been arrested because he went to almost kill somebody because they had molested one of his children or somebody in his family?
Wow.
It did just happen.
And we all accept it. But if it's a woman, no, you cannot do it. She had some problem. What happened to her?
Yeah, they say Cain
This-
Velasquez.
It's unbelievable, man. It's freaking unbelievable. And what's even worse, we allow it on both sides. The men allow women to do this, and the women shy away every time it happens.
Yep. Let's think about it. There's nobody right now calling for her head.
Yep.
If this had been a man, everybody would be calling for his head.
You will be dead on the same day, and we go back to our lives. That's it. That's what would happen.
Hey, Luke, thank you for the call, man. Hey, he right on that. Let me go to Jotoro. Jotoro, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Tommy?
What's up?
Nothing much. I want to talk about the situation. First thing first, that one chick, LaCare Black, the whole Dwight Howard it's so erroneous. I don't know what she's talking about. Like the whole him being homosexual, it's because it's the internet, and you know what sus moments are? Like sus, like it's an internet thing.
Like I
And
can
they
make
take,
jokes and everything, but we have no proof that this man is gay. And if he is gay,
Yeah, it's no proof.
there's no proof. You had this weirdo that came out and said they had a relationship. Now the weirdo's gone.
Yeah.
But and again, if somebody outed us, and here's what's funny: if he had outed that person as being gay to their jobs and things, everybody would have said that's messed up that the heterosexual is outing this gay person as gay. But I don't like
Yeah.
that gay people can out people who are heterosexual as gay. Nobody ever questions it, nor does the LGBTQ community tell them not to do that. So why is it that one group can be exposed, but the other group can't?
We live in a backward society, Tommy, and the whole gay stuff. It's like because it's like there's moments that Dwight has like suspect moments, and they pick and choose and try to make an amalgamation that he's paint a narrative that he's homosexual. It's not homosexual. It's just like take moments in the game, in the basketball game, that athletics get you're real close, and they pick and choose to make it seem like he's gay when he's not gay. That's the whole thing. So she's like going based on like false narrative that he's homosexual. It's
Yeah,
BS.
that's what I was trying to stop when
Almost-
when she or he was doing that. I didn't think that was cool. And then for you to criminalize, it went farther than
on,
gossip. Now you're criminalizing the man. Like, whoa, you really went there. You went from gossip to criminalizing this man. I was like, that's a huge jump.
Yep. And she went the link. And okay, another thing, the child situation. This is why I don't know. I know you like King controversy. This is why I am in favor of forced sterilization. Some people should not have children. I'm sorry. Some people do not deserve to have bad children. If you're familiar with a philosophical idea called antinatalism, are you familiar with that?
Huh?
You ever heard of antinatalism?
No, what is it?
It's a philosophical point of view that it's unethical to procreate, and it's like a thing that's kind of spewing on the internet, and people are like taking like actions not to they're getting vasectomies, and they're not gonna bear children to the word to like inflict suffering. If you're not prepared for it, they're not gonna bear it to do so. And
Listen, I know some of the most
some
of the most responsible people walking around on earth are the people who know who they are and don't want to procreate because they know what it is they would bring to the table.
Yes.
They just don't want to do it.
Yes. And people, they rather like inflict suffering rather than like let's prevent it. Let's like some people should not have kids. Some people should. I'm getting a vasectomy soon. So I don't plan to have children. It's just something that it's not wrong to do. I know humans have this biological imperative, but we have reason. We have the reflective consciousness to actually take a step back and reflect like if it's really worth it. But we don't want to use it. We want to be like dumb animals that just like breed kids like fucking like it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, at some point it should be almost looked at as a privilege to have children. But go ahead and tell me what you think about this.
Oh, this situation? Oh, it's disgusting. I think Royce might be like a sadist. She might be like a sadomasochist maybe. I think she might be. That really wants to see her son to get her to Dwight or just come get out of her of some sort. Some people are like that, evil and malicious. They actually want to just see people suffer. Some people are like that. Some people are built that sadistically, and she might be just gonna call a sadomasochist. And it's just sad that the kid has to witness that, and the cycle continues. It's like it happens to him, then it happens to someone else, and the cycle keeps going on and on and on. We're gonna hear another story like, over again, and it's just like it's cyclical.
Well, I think that's the part that really
unfortunate.
I think that's the part that really bothers me is that, and thank you for the call, Jotro. I think that's the part that really bothers me is that nobody's talking about this child has been going through some shit for a while. Lady AK, you're on the air. Talk to me.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, how you doing?
Wow, this is such a pleasure. How crazy.
Well,
this is really crazy. I'm so glad that you accepted because I wanted to really say something about this show. In particular, last year on my birthday, my cousin's body was found with her baby's body because she had killed herself and her daughter because she had been molested by her stepfather growing up.